Pesto's Test Kitchen on the patio, doing one of the Valley's favorites. Thank you for having us out here, Marcus.
Mike, always a pleasure, my brother.
Good. All right, wait, before we start, is it chicken Français or chicken Français?
Wait a second, it's Michael Français, the guy that's going to be at Robbins Theater.
Okay.
It's chicken Français.
Français.
And what most people in our valley don't know, that it's actually a cooking technique and not the name of a dish.
Not the name of the dish. So you can do anything Français.
You can do anything. Eggplant, you can do steak, you can do a lollipop if you wanted to Français.
Okay.
It makes no difference. All Français means is you're going to bread it in flour first and then egg second.
Okay, but where I come from in the Akron area, everybody doesn't have chicken Français, but here every single menu's got it.
Yes.
And it's a lemony treat.
It is a lemony treat. I don't know if it was created by Mario D'Annunzio from the former Living Room, back in the day, Jimmy Sheffo. Combination of those guys, that generation of time, created this dish and made it one of the Valley's most popular.
Okay, so it's pretty much just breaded chicken like you would have for any chicken Parmesan.
Well, chicken Parmesan typically has a breadcrumb breading versus the egg yolk.
Okay.
So after you would go to the egg, you go straight into the breadcrumbs.
And that's deep fried.
And that's usually, or pan fried.
So we're gonna do one pan fried here.
This is gonna be pan fried, yes.
Okay, shall we get started on this?
I think we should get started.
You wanna talk about the ingredients first, or you just wanna dig right in? Or
what we have is some thinly sliced chicken.
Okay.
Typically this would be called scallopini.
Okay.
Another generic name for a slicing technique on meat.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, well, there's endless amounts of stupid information in this head.
Yeah, I know. All right, scallopini. So we've got the chicken.
We've got the
chicken breast, cut up thin.
We're gonna turn that down a little bit. I forgot how high tech this burner is out here.
It is going. Then we have our flour.
Flour.
Anything special with that?
No, just, I mean, it's organic, King Arthur. I like that brand, and that's what I'm using.
Egg, just egg yolk or the whole egg?
Whole egg.
All right, very good. And then we have some lemon.
Yeah, and you don't want to start off the pan because you're going to cook this at a higher temperature. You don't want to start off the pan with butter because you'll burn the butter.
Okay.
So you really want to start off with some, I like to use good olive oil.
Okay.
Whether it's extra virgin or just plain pure olive oil, but you can tell by that color, this is extra virgin.
Oh, now let me ask you something. I've heard that you cook with regular oil, but you eat olive oil.
This is true.
Okay.
This is true. Now, that is true to a point, but I would also, if I'm making a pasta dish, a summer pasta dish with tomatoes, I would still use extra virgin. I just wouldn't put a lot of heat to it.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want to bruise. What you can do is you can actually bruise the olive oil.
Okay.
And you don't want to do that. So thin.
Thin.
You don't have to season it. No salt, no pepper. If you want to, that's fine.
We go flour, then egg.
Flour, then egg.
But we talked about this before. Some people go egg, then flour.
Yeah,
right?
They're wrong.
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Don't do that.
Don't do
wrong.
that.
It's just wrong.
You know, at 57 years old, the filter has dissipated.
Right. You're really getting to be that age.
Well, you should hear me talk about, the roads in downtown Youngstown.
I think I have.
I'm a little colorful there.
You're very obsessed on the roads.
Well, you know what? When it takes food out of my food server's mouths and their baby's mouths, I have every right to be. So I'm going to do about 8 pieces because we have a nice size 12-inch saute pan here.
Okay.
And you want to heat this oil until it's like shimmering. You see that shimmer that it has? Or you can take that flour, and if it goes like that, you're all good.
If it makes the noise?
If it makes the noise and bubbles up a little bit.
Okay.
So just want to take and pat it on the sides, put it down, just like that. You always want to go away from you because you don't want to get hurt by the oil.
When you put it in, you mean?
Yeah. You want to slide it through the oil.
I've done that. I've hurt myself.
Oh, you can hurt yourself bad.
I did it the other day making kagoots.
Oh, you made kagoots?
Yeah, with the zucchini.
Well, I didn't hurt myself making kagoots, but
it.
It's one of my favorite summer dishes. We're gonna get a little bit more heat now.
Now's the time where everybody's got zucchini.
Oh my gosh, my daughter's going crazy at her house. First year of gardening for her, and she's already like the biggest green thumb that there is. And I think that's awesome.
All right, so you're not necessarily laying these perfectly flat.
No, because then I'm gonna take out my tongs.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna lay them perfectly flat. And you wanna spread them out.
Okay.
So that they're all even, they all get that nice coating of that caramelized brown look that there is.
Okay.
But when we come back, we're gonna deglaze.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna teach you how to deglaze.
All right, we're taking this break. We're doing chicken Français, Mark style, which is the correct way, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it up.
Sounds good.
Ooh, a little taste test too. Be right back.
Taking one cash offer for your home doesn't have to be your only option. I'm Barbara Corcoran, and especially in today's current market, having a local real estate agent who offers great marketing and options that are customized to fit your needs is smart. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysolda.com.
show is truly the ultimate girls' night out and couples date night. Don't let the show's title fool you. Men love it too. 6 Ages of Woman, a one-woman comedy show starring actor-comedian Mary Factor, is coming to the Robbins Theater on Saturday, September 16th. With hilarious PG-13 humor, Mary Factor's one-woman comedy show has been a smash hit for decades, and for good reason. Mary's timeless message of hope, change, and growth is more relevant and hilarious now than ever. Tickets are on sale now at the Robbins Theater box office or robbinstheater.com.
All right, Mike.
Yes, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, we have a
nice. We cook it. It's cooked on the bottom. Flip the piece over. You can see it's got the beautiful same color on the top as the bottom. And now what we want to do is deglaze with wine.
Comes the fun part.
You never want to deglaze a pan with something you wouldn't drink. So make sure you're going to drink it. We have a nice Pinot Grigio here.
Okay.
We're just going to go around the outside of the pan.
Yeah.
And
I don't really know what deglaze means.
Deglaze means all the little things that are on the bottom that got stuck. We want to remove those and bring them to the top.
Oh, okay, good.
So we're going to add a generous amount of butter.
I see
because
that.
that's all this dish is.
Not enough, if you ask me.
Not enough butter.
Butter and wine, right?
Yep. I
Okay.
got some nice flaky sea salt. Actually, I'm using a different sea salt. This one's actually from Mexico. Taste it.
All right.
It's one of the best in the world.
Is this like in the outside of my margarita glass?
I
kind of
wouldn't.
salt?
Well, that'd be an expensive margarita. So we're going to do some chopped fresh Italian parsley. I'm going to give it a little hit of some black pepper.
Okay.
And then we got to give it that citrus love.
All right.
So
Here comes the lemon.
Here comes the lemon, brother. Now
And
you
then-
can make this as lemony as you want, as non-lemony as you want.
And all that liquid in there, that's the sauce?
This is the sauce. See how it's going to start to come together?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks beautiful already.
It does. And we're just kind of waiting on that butter to melt and all those
Yeah.
flavors to get together.
Give it a
right?
little taste, Mike. See if it needs some salt.
Okay.
You went right for that butter, didn't you?
I did. Well, it's lemony. I will tell you that.
Well, the lemon's going to come away once it cooks off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit more, just for fun.
But that butter we want to swirl in because what we're creating here is an emulsification of the wine, the butter, and the juices from the chicken.
Okay.
And this is just a beautiful thing.
And you said if we're doing piccata,
Just add some capers.
and that's it. It's
That's
piccata.
it.
It's a piccatified.
It's piccatified.
Gotcha.
I love it.
All right.
So
here
we're
we go.
about done,
Okay.
and I think it looks gorgeous.
Well, it's amazing.
Lauren?
It's a good thumbs up. Can I ask you a question
Yeah.
about this though? Let's say I get it takeout,
Yes.
or I get it and I don't eat the whole thing,
Oh, this is one of those dishes that holds well.
but I want to kind of crisp up the chicken the next day. And if I put it in the microwave, I'm not able to do that, as somebody does the lawn across the street.
Air fryer?
Is that a good way to do it?
Absolutely.
Is there any way? Could I put it back in the skillet and kind of start again?
You could. Absolutely. But I think the air fryer would be your best bet for that. So here's our chicken Français. How's that look for you, Mikey?
Oh, so good. And this what would you put this with? Pasta, rice? What do you do?
I like it
Mashed
with
potatoes?
rice.
Okay.
The Valley likes it with angel hair marinara,
Yeah. That way
broccoli
they get two
raw,
sauces.
broccoli, sometimes sauteed greens.
And then we can dunk our bread in the sauce.
Of course. I mean, that's what that bread's there for.
All right. Are you gonna have some?
I can't. I have that little thing I have to do at 4 o'clock.
All right.
So I have to take your word.
Well, you're missing out. That's so good. That's so good. And that's a Valley thing. It's been, how long you think? 60s, 70s, 80s?
I'm 57 years old. I remember it being one of Freddie's favorite dishes, and always would come home from Jimmy Chefro's, and there'd be a box with a couple scampi's and a couple pieces of chicken Français left over.
That's awesome. And I can Français anything I want, right?
You can, absolutely. Great with whitefish, by the way, during Lent. Great
There
with
you go.
whitefish. And
All
again,
right.
if you want to make that piccata, just add some capers. And what really makes capers a little bit different, you can make it, you said about making it more modern, take the capers and deep fry them a little bit, and they burst those little flowers open, and that gives them a unique flavor.
Well, thank you very much. Well done. I'm sorry you can't eat it. But anyways, that's
Be careful of the bottom of that, because it's going to be hot.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
been
guys.
for this week.